Hey everyone, we've been taking our newscasts on the road and in your neighborhood. Right now we are in the city of Belleville at Belleville High School, where the Belleville Tigers unified basketball team is taking on Walled Lake. The energy is so high and exciting in here.
It really is, and what's so special about this, and I didn't know a lot about these unified teams, but they take students in high school that have special needs, pair them with other students, and it's kind of like a mentorship and a friendship. So it's kind of cool because the stands are filled with parents. We've got the band. They get the whole experience of being involved, but also develop that friendship. So great things definitely happening here.
And I talked to some of the coaches. They told me it's all about inclusion through sports and breaking down barriers.
It really is. So those are some of the great things in Belleville, but there's also some issues that folks are concerned about too.
Yeah, you've been checking on some of that, especially transportation challenges. Mostly a bridge nearby.
Yes, bridge needs fixing, that's for sure. But when you start fixing bridges, it also affects the lake life. Take a look at what's going on.
Belleville is known for Belleville Lake, and with that gem comes a hot topic: a bridge in disrepair, unsafe, thanks to the erosion of the pylons that the bridge sits on.
And this is the Denton Road Bridge.
Correct. This
is the issue here in this community.
It's going to be beautiful once it's done. I know there's millions and millions of dollars that's going to be thrown at it to make sure it's safe and beautiful once again.
Robert Kenyon is a lifelong resident of Belleville. He says his friends and family love the lake, but they know in the next year or two, the use of the lake could be limited because of bridge repairs.
This is going to be an issue in the summer, so when this is shut down, people on this side of the lake can't go use that side of the lake.
It could be. We're not sure how that all is going to shake out, if they're going to shut down water traffic. If that's the case, folks that live on this side of the lake can only access that, and anyone that's coming from this way can't get over there.
Jason Smith is the Belleville city manager.
Cycle, but they've kind of planned to get it done in the next 2 years by 2025. It's about a $12.5 million project. Thankfully, the state has stepped up big time with their budget and earmarked $10 million for us to get that project done. Obviously, we won't be able to use that side of the lake while there's machinery in the water.
Smith, like many city officials throughout Metro Detroit, is dealing with transportation and development issues in his city.
Another big issue here in Belleville, traffic. This is called 5 Points. I want you to take a look at this intersection. It doesn't matter what time of day, the traffic gets backed up.
The problem that we have is that traffic just doesn't flow the way it really should to be efficient.
So what's your solution?
My personal solution is a roundabout. Roundabouts don't necessarily have to be round. They can be different shapes, and this is a prime example for one that would be necessary.
Like other communities we've covered, residents here have all different opinions on a roundabout.
So if you don't fix this, what kind of situation results?
So we would have to probably look at the timing of the lights. Right now, it can get 15, 20 cars deep, sometimes more during rush hour traffic. And so working on the timing of the lights, better signage.
The hot topics here are all because so many want to visit Belleville, live here, and use the resources. So growing pains are acceptable. Robert, I think, says it best.
Community. I love the water, love the people. My family live here. Kids went to school here. I don't plan on leaving anytime soon.
So again, getting this all fixed is going to take some time and some dollars. We are going to stay on top of this issue because so many people who live here in Belleville really want this fixed, but at the same time, fixed in a fast way.
Yeah, we know that can have so many domino effects. Now, when we come to neighborhoods, we also like to find out what you love most about living in these areas.
I spent some time in the downtown area. They call it the Bora Dora district, and you'll see that in a little bit, but I will tell you, they found a unique way to bring in stores, bring in people, and really keep the chemistry of the town.
Belleville is comprised of 2 square miles located in the center of Van Buren Township. The downtown area you could call a hotspot, filled with new restaurants, shops, and an energy that lures you here.
It is growing, it is changing and adapting.
This is Martha Hanoyan, the executive director of Belleville's Chamber of Commerce. She showed us around.
This is Rusted Crow on the lake. All right, let's check it out.
New places like the Rusted Crow are re-energizing this Wayne County community.
I'm excited to test it out. Have you had one of these?
Craft cocktails and super cool lake vibes bring in customers to the restaurant as well as the downtown area.
I have on some days walked from my house to the library to return and change books, gotten my dry cleaning, picked up my pharmacy, and walked straight home. So it's a great little town that's surrounded by a lot of amenities.
The area is also a Bora Dora district, which allows patrons of one particular restaurant or bar to carry their drinks to another designated business. It encourages mingling and mixing and business.
I just love the atmosphere. I like the town people.
It's a small town vibe where folks hang at the butcher shop.
Everybody's shopping local now, and helping supporting small businesses.
A community where those who may have moved away still come back.
I live in Westland now, and I come here and I shop a lot. I come to the library here.
What makes Belleville so special that you're coming back?
It's a quiet town, and it's a friendly town.
That sounds pretty fun. I'm looking forward to exploring the parts of downtown. Now, I also understand that there's a pretty popular high school senior here.
Yes, there is. I normally don't do sports reporting, but I got the cool assignment. #1 recruit in the nation. We're talking about Bryce Underwood. Everyone is paying attention to him, not only because of the athlete that he is, but also the person. Take a look.
Snail.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Walking through the halls of Belleville High, the #1 recruit in the 2025 class, quarterback Bryce Underwood, proudly wears his LSU backpack, a sign of where he's going. But he credits this community on how he got here.
What's it like playing for Belleville High?
A lot of high schools in Michigan do not have like the supportive system from their community, But with Belleville, it's so different.
From community parades when his team won the state championship to showing up at road games, the Belleville community has helped shape him. His love of football started when he was 6, and it's become his passion. Tie that in with Underwood's determination, you can see why he's a star.
I'm big on working when nobody's working. Before, after, I'll be the first one on the field and be the last one to leave.
Does your dad or your mom have a phrase that either pushes you, inspires you, or
just be you, So that came from, my initials is BU.
Okay.
So they emulate that into that. So they just say, just be you.
When I saw Bryce Underwood throw the football from the parking lot to the end zone, my jaw was on the floor. And the level of talent.
Underwood has an energy not only on the field, but as he walks through Belleville High, he attracts goodness and uplifts others.
something special about his spirit?
Oh, his spirit is a great spirit. So you don't never see no arrogance or anything that comes from him. You see a genuine person.
So I want to win a Heisman in college, want to win a national. I want to go first overall, first draft pick whenever I graduate, whenever I leave for the NFL. So, yeah, I have a lot of goals in mind.
I love it.
Sure.
You're going to do it.
For sure, definitely.
And obviously, Bryce is just like any other teenager. I said, you know, what do you do in your free time? He's like to hang out with the family, like to go to movies. And then he also said, I still like working out. So he still
Typical
has...
teenager.
Exactly. So he's a really cool kid, and we definitely will be following him as he makes his progress and his accomplishments down at LSU.
Yeah. Well, it's been so good meeting you all and enjoying the city of Belleville. Now, we don't want it to stop. We want to find out where you want us to go next in your neighborhood. If there's a space or place that you want us to be, send us the information on clickondetroit.com.
We would definitely love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching.